Happy Home and Kitchen Restock. This is the biggest restock I've ever done, and all the recipes will be on the screen. Earlier in the week, I turned our pumpkin into 16 cups of puree. I like to have it on hand instead of buying cans of pumpkin. I infuriated the internet by turning our wedding cake into cake pops. I made a double batch of minestrone soup. I made it spicy this time, and it is honestly one of my favorite fall soups. We had some for dinner. The rest went into the freezer. I made a huge batch of tzatziki. We like to have this in the freezer on hand for pitas or just as a snack. I made a double batch of homemade fettuccine noodles. Part of them were for dinner that night, and then the rest of them went into the freezer for another meal. On Saturday morning, I started off by using my bread machine to make a loaf of sandwich bread. I like to cut this up and have this in my freezer for things like grilled cheese. I used our Instant Pot to make 6 cups of chickpeas. Half of them went into the freezer, and the other half I used to make caramelized onion hummus. Not as good as Wegmans, but still pretty good. Next, I whipped up a giant batch of pierogies. I started with the pierogi dough and then made them potato and cheese. We buy cheese blocks instead of